when the school children came back to the houses. We were all in support of it. But in our group, we're telling women that, but these children coming back to the house, is it possible for them to remain? It may be possible for them to remain in the house. But since we're not quite educated on our political landscape, on what was to happen, we all believed that it was going to take a year or two. So we withdrew children. They were saying, no, this was to keep children at home and make UNESCO come into it. So all of us, including me, were keeping the children. We said, no, if UNESCO has to come in, then we have had a ground for an improved education. But 2 years passed. Came in. We found that the boys who had left school had been introduced to this taking arms. And even in that taking arms, I started asking my group members, I say, are we sure that this arms is good for the children? Everybody was supporting it. I mean everybody, every woman. They were giving food to the boys to stay in the bush and fight for this so-called freedom. Later on, it became like some people started settling squabbles through them. When you have a problem, that our land issue came back. So that each time you had a problem between you and your brother, they will take you to the Amber Boys. They will warn you, they will beat you. Most women were facing it quietly because majority were supporting them. So they would say, but why did you do that? Why did you? Then a time came, I said, but we are going into a situation where we will not control. We started discovering that women were now, when the conflict became so intense, that the government had to send the the gendarmes and so on. It became a village. It started sending away people from the villages. And those who could not afford to leave the village went into the bushes. So on visiting one of our women who had a problem with pregnancy, I discovered that in that bush, she could not come out to the farm. They come out of the farm. They were all afraid. They would not come out to the hospitals. I said, so what are we to do now? They said, no, they are taking those children. They are helping. There are women who had been doing local midwifery. But with local midwifery, how after that, how are you going to treat that newly born child? We say, no. I said, no, this is taking a different dimension. I started calling other women that we should see into it all. I had now gone to meet the Stand Up for Cameroon group. When they called us for a meeting in Yaoundé. In the first meeting, as we're in the meeting, we heard that in Batibo, the Dio has been killed. 2018. We were meeting in February. It was supposed to be 11 February. So we've discovered in the meeting that the Francophone women